Hi there Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 5th of November. Now you're going to read and hear a lot about Mercury starting the last of its 3 annual retrogrades this week, but there's more to this week than just that, because your co-ruler Uranus continues to forge an absolutely inspiring link with Mercury, even though it does start to twist backwards. So anything to do with ideas which are groundbreaking, innovative, unusual, or your ability to spot trends are all going to still be sparkling beautifully for you. So don't doubt this, because you're reading that there's going to be problems. But what are the potential glitches that can come up? Well, for me, Mercury retrograde is much more about the things we actually can't control. Because if we really concentrate, we perhaps can fend off some of the difficulties that it can raise. But some things do happen outside our compass of influence. And this could be around an issue that relates to a friend. Perhaps a friend's going through a tough time and you're just finding it very difficult to reach out to them. On the other hand, perhaps you're going to have a little bit of an about turn in terms of your future. That's possible at the moment. There is a degree of fluidness and flexibility. And because you're someone who actually, surprisingly, for this supposedly very zany and innovative person, who can be quite welded to what you know and therefore routine, it's not always easy for you to be inclusive around the whole concept of change. But if changes come, the more open to them you are, the better. But the challenge this week, actually for me, comes more from the quarter moon on Wednesday. And this sees the moon in Leo squaring up with the sun in Scorpio. And if you do encounter someone in a position of influence, authority, a bigwig, a big player, then this is a time to perhaps be a little bit more conventional in your approach. Don't try to absolutely spellbind them because you're miles ahead of the pack. You'll know instinctively who to cultivate in that kind of way. And if you encounter someone who's much more serious, much more traditional, then perhaps you just need to fall in with their view a little more, which of course is completely counterintuitive to the way you like to be. But there's a bigger reason for all this, because this is just a phase. It's a weak influence. When I say weak, I mean 1 week influence. And there is an absolutely stunning alliance in the second half of this week between Venus and Jupiter, which is so brilliant. I do think it could bring some real magic to your life romantically in a way that really is hard to conceive, even as you're listening to this. But of course you've got to be open to it. It may be that you need to change your approach to an existing relationship, and all sorts of goodies can spill your way. Or it could just be socially, where you encounter lots of sparkling and wonderful people. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.